Hey moms, so kids are back at school, so that means we have a little bit of time to tackle certain projects we didn't do over the summer. Now, I'm getting a lot of questions about what to do with their schoolwork. I'm not talking about homework, I'm talking about the stuff that comes to your house at the end of the school year. Artwork, writing assignments, projects, everything, you name it. People are asking me, how do we store it? Where do we store it? How much do we keep? I got 3 questions and I got my tips ready for you. So first question is, how do we sift through the projects and the homework? Well, if you have a lot of kids, pick one kid. A lot of grades, pick one grade. So today, my project is my daughter and she's in grade 2. I'm gonna go through her stuff from kindergarten. That's right, 2 years it's been sitting in my closet waiting for me to do stuff. Please tell me I'm not alone. Number 1, sifting through their things. You take their artwork, separate it, and put the schoolwork in another pile. You might think right now you're like, that's not a lot of stuff. That's true. I already did most of the work. I sifted through everything. I picked what I wanted. But to keep things simple, if you're having trouble just sifting through, separate the art from actual schoolwork. Next, people are asking me, how do we keep all of this stuff? How do we keep all of this stuff? Well, the question is, what can you keep? Instead of thinking about what do you want to keep, what is the space that you are allowing yourself to keep? Is it a box? Is it a folder? Is it a whole shelf? What is it? And you have to be realistic and you have to be ruthless and firm with that space. Now, if space is not helping you, go with quantity. Pick 10, pick 5, pick 20 items, pick something and stick with it. If still you're finding it's like, I don't know, use the 2, space and numbers. Be firm with your space and be firm with your numbers and go through your pile like that. So the final question is, how do we go through everything? Well, with the artwork, for instance, go through your pile and see, does it instantly emit an emotion for me? Does it make me feel joy, love, delight, laughter? Does it make me think, hey, what was she thinking at that time? And what could have inspired her to create something like this? And also, does this reflect her personality, how she was at that time when she was small? So these are things that I go with. Another thing is super important, actually, and I realized it going through the pile was check if it's their work, because some of these items here didn't even have her name on it. So I just immediately tossed that. When it comes to their actual work, I look for things, again, that surprise me, make me laugh, witty, charming, beautiful. Now, they could all be that. Again, stick with the time, with the number, and with the space that you want, and be really strict about it. But I also look for progression. So for instance, in kindergarten, they're learning how to write their names. So I have a list. Her teacher made her write her name in September and monthly until June so we could see the progress of it. Now, I understand not all teachers do that, but you can actually look at their work, see how they wrote something or expressed something at the beginning of the year, and then see how it was at the end of the year. If you see some change, keep it, keep the first, keep the last, keep both. But the idea is you want to keep something that moves you, that really affects you in a good way. And also you see their personality in the work that they did. So when you do look at these things later on in the future, you can come back and you can say, you know what, yeah, that was my kid and they did that and I remember these things, and they trigger back those emotions, and it's really beautiful. And that's what we want to keep. We want to keep the memories, because we surely can't keep the babies that we had, can we? So this is all we got, and I'm trying to help here. But stuff like this, I adore. It makes me laugh, and plus she wrote her name in the back, and that's how she did it. And there was a point also she was writing her name backwards. So I kept 1 or 2 items of those because I thought they were cute, but that's it. So I hope you enjoyed these tips and tricks, and I hope you are going through use these for your journey. And if you do, I would love to hear from you, and let me know in the comments below. DM me for any questions that you might have, and don't forget to share or tag someone in case you know someone that is going through the same thing and they need help too. All right, catch you later.